Shabbat Shalom lekulam. We have David Cohen calling in from New York. He is a special guest. He's a seven-time fantasy football winner. He's been playing for 10 years. David, is that correct?
Yeah, give or take.
We're take 10 years, seven-time winner. He's in an average of 2 or 3 leagues a year. He knows the deal. He knows the players. He's a sports fan. He's calling in the show. David, glad to have you here.
Thank you, Jeremy. Glad to be here.
So we're gonna start off with we're gonna start and end with a power ranking of my league, of the Shabbat Shalom League. But here's the thing: you are going to get the team, the players on the team, and you're gonna look at it and you're gonna analyze it and you're gonna put each team 1 through 12, but it's gonna be blind. You get one team. I'm not explaining this well. You get what I'm saying. It's a blind power rank. You get a team and you have to put them in a spot without knowing the rest of where the other teams look like.
Got you. I got you.
You understand? I have a
hmm
I have a little cut out versions of each team. I'm gonna pick one and we're gonna talk it through. Here we go, baby.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Now, this is your dynasty league, correct?
This is my Oh, correct. You gotta ask about format. Two quarterback, well, really one quarterback, one super flex, essentially. Two quarterback league. We have one wide receiver. We have one flex, tight end, defense, kicker. You'll see how it looks. No weird scoring, half point PPR. Everything's pretty normal. 8 keepers after this year. We started the league with an auction draft, and then we went to 4 keepers in the following year. It's gonna be 8 keepers ad infinitum.
Got
Okay,
it. So these rankings are just headed into week 5, right?
heading to week
Or
4.
4. Week 4, that's right.
David, really
I'm
close.
losing it over here.
Okay, here we go. Haktua Pits on that thing. Here we go. Let's see. I'm sharing my screen. Don't, David, look away for a second, okay? I can't show you their records. Got it?
Right.
Cool. Okay, we're going hot to a pits on that thing. All right. Why are you looking back again? Analyze this team.
Ooh, looks like you got two of the top scorers, Kamara and Dak. Terry's starting to pick up. Amari had a big game last week. AJ Brown preheating on the bench for when he comes back. I'm gonna put this team at a 12-team league.
Closing league.
I'll put this team at number 3.
Hawk Tua at number 3. Hawk Tua. Shane Stickley. That's a good ranking for you. I don't know if I would go that high. Okay. All right. Close your eyes again, Davey.
Yep.
We're all in this together. Okay. And I'm gonna pull up their team. We're all in this together. That's good old Justin Nante out of Montreal, Canada. He's the honorary non-Jew of the league,
Hmm.
but he works in finance.
All
Here we go.
right. Hmm. Interesting. Pretty good team on paper. A lot of injuries on the bench. I'm gonna put this one. See, Josh Allen alone can carry you with Jaden Daniels, two of the top 5 QBs in a 12 team. I like that. I'm gonna put this one at number 4.
Number 4, we're all in this together. Okay. I don't disagree with that ranking, actually. I think he's about 4, maybe 5. We're all in this together. 2 down, 10 to go, baby. Here we go. Let's go back. Oh, shield your eyes.
Yep.
Our next team is going to be Rome wasn't built in a Dunze. Feel free to comment on these team names, by the way.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, he's a clever guy, Perry. Don't look, don't look, don't look. Hold on. All right, and we're back.
All right. Wow, playing both the Tennessee running backs. A little desperate. Empty right now at QB. Got Drake May in there. Uh, great team name, but not crazy about the team. I'm gonna go Lamar and Rasheed. I'm gonna go 10th on this one.
We're going 10th, or Rome wasn't built in a Dunze. You got to put some people down, right?
Yeah, fortunately, can't all be at the top.
We have 9 left to go. You filled out 3, 4, and 10. Eye shield.
Yep.
Right. And we're moving on to. Oh, we're
Should
moving
have
on
just
to
had all the teams on one tab. Would have made this a lot faster.
respects. Okay, we got we got respects Wood. David, this is the team that you would have taken over, just so you know. You did get the offer. You declined. Everyone's seeing this. This man declined the offer into the league. He didn't want to have four leagues. Okay, here we go.
All right. First of all, I have the best player in fantasy right now, arguably with Saquon Barkley, number one tight end after a shit tight end year, what it's looking like at least. And then Justin and Marvin, great receiving core there. The bench could use a little work, not too deep. But I like this team. I think just those 4 or 5 guys alone can pop on any given week. I'm gonna go.
Got Cooper in the IR, just so you know, too.
Ooh, that's nice to know. I'm gonna go number 1 here.
You're fucking putting someone up. Okay. Okay. Respects Wood in number one. No room there. No room. Should I pause and load the other things? Let me see if I can. I'm pausing.
Pausing what?
Pausing the Zoom the recording so I can load everything, like you said.
Okay.
You see
How
that?
are these How are these rankings so far?
I think you just filled up the top too high, like because there's gonna be
Yeah.
teams. But you could talk about that, you know?
I mean, how is this guy projected 128?
Uh who respects Wood?
Yeah.
We have a
In a
lot of
12
we have a
in
lot
a
of
12
spots.
team league.
No, we have a lot of spots to put in the,
I understand that, but a 128 point projection is pretty high for 12 point
I'm at
or 12 team.
I'm like 130 or some shit.
Really?
Yeah.
So you guys are full point PPR.
Yeah, we're full point no, we're half point PPR. I think it's
What?
yeah, I'll show
Oh,
you in a
it's a double quarterback that does it. And you have another flex. I didn't realize that. That makes more sense. Look
Kelly
what's
young witty, Whitman, sort of.
look what's going on. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen. You're looking out somewhere.
It's that concert again.
Oh, that thing that we like.
Yeah, why is it always rain during that shit?
Yeah. I hooked up with such an ugly girl that night. Remember her?
Not really.
Yeah.
At Jake's Dilemma or whatever.
Yeah, and then I went home with her. I think you dipped somehow. I don't know.
Really?
You don't remember at all? Yeah.
No.
Or open balls. There should be one more. 8 left. That seems correct. Okay. We're coming back to the screen in 1 second. I'm just gonna get everyone. I forgot to show like IR for everyone.
Mm. Well, a lot of the IR players aren't coming back
Yeah,
for a
like
while.
someone has McCaffrey, but I didn't get to him yet. How do I get back to this? Maybe I'll put some music in the back of this to me. All right. All right, David Cohen, we're back. You got Respects Wood in the 1, Huck Tua in the 3. We're all in this together in the 4. Rome wasn't built in a Dunze in the 10. 8 teams left. Picking, we just loaded all the pages. Won't take so long. We're going with
Yep.
love thy neighbors. By the way, David, are you ranking these people as if just for this season or for fantasy long term? How have you been thinking about this?
I've been thinking very short term, like
Just
going into next week.
going into next week. Oh, okay, okay.
Or going into next week, I'm also trying to predict the standings basically. Um this is what's the team name for this?
Love thy neighbors.
Pretty good team. Jordan Love probably not going to play this week, but it's got Andy Dalton. Um,
He's got some IR guys. Hawkinson, Keaton Mitchell.
I love this team. But I already filled up the 1, 3, and 4, huh?
You went top heavy. You just did it.
I'll put this one at number 5.
You don't want to though. You wanted it at 3.
I want it at 3.
Oh, thy neighbors, number 5. That's Ben Ruskin. He's the villain of the league. He
Wow.
tries to he offers trades to everyone. He knows what he's doing, but we all know to question his motives when he's trading. He always tells us he's the guy in the league who says, "This is great for you. You should do it."
I respect that. I'm the villain of my league, so I
Yeah.
get you, Ben.
Bot Built Ballers is next. This guy won last year. I'll just say that.
Good to know.
He auto drafted and won.
Same as this year?
Auto drafted last year and
Hmm.
had 4 keepers. So he kept Kyler, CD, Jake, Jonathan Taylor, and who else did he find? McCaffrey. But yeah, he has McCaffrey on the bench.
Wow. That's going to be a tough team to beat if he does come back. I'm gonna put this one at number. Wait, hold on. I'll put this one at what's left? Number 6, I guess.
Where do you want it?
I like it towards the top, probably at number 2, honestly.
But you just want to leave room now. You're getting
Mhm.
strategic. You like it better than the last one, better than Love Thy Neighbors?
Yeah,
Ooh.
especially with CMC.
There's a rivalry brewing between Bot Built and Love Thy Neighbors. So that's how I wanted that answer. Okay.
The blind rankings are rough.
Line rankings. Golden Balls is next. Golden fucking balls. Here you go. David, why don't you show him he's Israeli? Show him your Hebrew.
Maybe next time.
This is what you didn't want. David didn't want this, by the way. I made him, so here we go.
Yeah, Jeremy thinks I'm his circus clown or some shit. But all right. Jordan Mason was a nice pickup. I'm surprised the guy before didn't get him. That was a bad call. But none of these guys really stand out. This team has a big flop potential.
Ooh.
Potential for 60 to 70 points a week.
Ooh.
If nothing goes right. But the bench is nice. He's got Debo and Mixon. I gotta keep looking at the bench. Roshan Johnson, probably the new guy in Chicago. I'm gonna put this one at 11.
Golden balls. He was in the finals last year against Bot Built. Now we're going Tel Aviv Chiefs. About that. Not this one. No, this one. Here we go.
Tel Aviv Chiefs. But no standouts on the bench.
Hookah on the
I'll put
IR.
Puka on IR, okay. Gotta remember to show me those things. I'll put the Chiefs. What do we got left? I'll put the Chiefs at number 9.
Tel Aviv Chiefs, number 9. Bang. Cancel that out. And we're going Jameer. I go again. Jameer, I go again. He made a big trade with Golden Balls. It was Justin Herbert for Brock Purdy and Derrick Henry.
Wow. Definitely the beneficiary of that trade. Just really lacking a wide receiver.
IR, Nick Chubb, Pacheco.
All right. I think he needs to go back to the trading block, give up some of these RBs, and strengthen that receiving core. I'll put him right above, though, at number 8, just because of all the running back talent.
Jameer. I feel like you're gonna put my fucking team at 12, honestly.
That's only right. It's only
no,
right.
wait, dude, that was Berg, by the way. You know Berg. All right.
Yep.
All right, here we go. We go. Billy Israel. You also know this guy. I won't say who it is. No bias here. Billy Israel.
Wave's not going to play. I hope he knows that. Probably sub him out for Mike Evans. I'd also get Charbonnet out of there and plug in Jacoby Myers, but this isn't about lineup advice. So I'll go number 7 for this one.
Number 7 for Billy Israel. Who do you think Billy Israel is?
I have no idea.
What's a name that sounds like Billy a little?
Billy.
William.
Will
Raymond. It's Will Raymond.
Raymond.
Wills. We got back-to-back Wills. Will Berg and
Wills. A lot of Wills.
A lot of Wills. All right, now we got Young Witty. You also know Young Witty, David.
Wow, I know all your
Might
entire
kick out
league.
Young Witty, and you will join the league if Young Witty doesn't get his act together. Fucking, he started George Kittle last week when Kittle was out, and he had Dallas Goedert on the bench, and he lost by like 10 points or some shit. Could have had Goddard with that 22 point. Young Witty.
What can't see that too well. How many spots we got left? Just 2?
Got number 12 and we got number 2.
All right. Downgrade Tyreek. Good tight end play. Quarterbacks suck. Nico Collins and Drake London are really the standouts here. I'm gonna have to put my boy Witty at 12.
And you know who it is, eh?
Yep.
Zach Woodman, Sarah Woodman's brother. Last but not least, got Tannenbaum Island. Never forget the Darrell Revis days.
You know, I hate how this shaped up because I would not like to put you at the 2 slot.
You haven't even seen my team.
That's true. That being said, the team is looking pretty good. The team's looking pretty good.
It's not the number 1 team.
It looks like it could be. Get anybody on the bench? Any IR?
Wilson and Njoku.
Wow, 2 IR slots in this league. Yeah, I mean, really the QBs are the only question marks. But Brandon Aubrey is like a RB1 this year, so that in itself, I think the 2 slot is appropriate.
It's an appropriate place. Yo, I gotta say something to the league right now that I made a very prudent and wise decision to switch Justin Fields and Mahomes. They've I had Mahomes in the QB and Justin Fields in the OP spot, and they haven't been performing. So sometimes you just gotta like change their roles up, get a different look, and maybe they'll perform better. So look for my QBs to improve. And David, thanks for coming on the show. Final rankings: Respects Wood at 1, 10 Mile Island at 2, Hawk Tua at 3. I think that was an overshot right there. We're Allen on this together. 4, Love Thy Neighbors 5, Bot Built 6, Billy Israel 7, Jamar, I don't go again. Hell you Chiefs. Golden Ball, Young Witty in the 12.
Let's see the actual standings now.
You want to see the actuals? Okay, yeah, this is good.
I want to see how I fared.
It's more about the points for, right? It's not like,
That's true.
oh yeah, Golden Balls is 3-0 somehow.
Yeah, let's go to the points for.
Oh, Respects Wood. You got Respects Wood in the 1. Good for you. Look at that.
And then the 2 and the 3 are just swapped. So
David, you're fucking spot on right now. We're all in this together. You got in the 4. What the fuck? That's pretty good. Love Thy Neighbors 5. Bob built 6. Yo, this is crazy.
wait, are you serious?
This is crazy.
All right, keep going.
Billy Israel, you missed in the 7. Who was actually in the 7? Jameer, but you had 8, so that's close. Rome in the actual
8.
and you had Rome in 10. It's pretty close. Golden, you had in the 11. Golden was actually in the 9. Billy, you had in the 7. He's actually in the 10. Young Witty, you had in the 12. He's in the 11. Tel Aviv Chiefs, you had in the 9, and he had the fewest points.
All right. Towards the bottom was bad, but
That was pretty good. That was fucking. I think Respects Wood. You had the 4, 5, 6 locked up in order, and you had the 1 locked up, and the 2, 3 switched.
so 5 of the first 6. I'll take it.
That's pretty wild. And I'll ask you. I might not post this part, but I want you to look at the league activity, recent activity, and we're gonna go right to trades.
Ooh,
And you gotta break down these trades for us.
how many are there? Oh man.
We got a Burrow for Bijan at the beginning of the season. Who do you take? Keeper league.
Bijan all the way.
Bijan all the way. All right, we
Very,
got
very few running backs that have that potential.
two quarterback, and you think Burrow is going to last another 5 years at least than Bijan. But
There'll be others.
Laporta for Andrews before the season.
Yeah, I like Laporta, obviously.
Laporta there. Kyron Williams was for a 3rd-round pick to me. That's because it was a keeper format in the beginning. We got draft pick trading. Oh, I traded up 1 slot for 10 fab to get to Nab and Joku. That turns out to be a wash. Nothing doing there. Here we go. We're on to Kyle Pitts. Nope, that was that trade that I talked about. Dak Prescott and JJ McCarthy for Jordan Love. What do you take?
Probably Dak and JJ.
Interesting.
I like Jordan Love a lot, but 2 quarterbacks, there's just a lot more that can pan out there.
Yeah. At the time, the guy who got Dak, Haktua, got some flack there because Jordan Love looks like a stud in this league, and Dak is kind of mid, but he puts up fantasy numbers. So
He does.
Minshew and Schultz. Let's not even discuss that. It's not the Purdy Henry for Herbert we talked about.
Yep.
All right, we have McLaurin and Jaceki for Pitts. That's an interesting one.
That is an interesting one. I think once Jaden Daniels starts to pop a little bit, Terry can return to a wide receiver 1. And Gesicki's been looking decent as far as tight ends go. So,
But keeper league, you don't see Pitts as a long-term.
Pitts, I've given up on Pitts. I believed in him every year, and he continues to disappoint. This year, he's been decent, but I don't see him really exceeding expectations.
Last one, we got Jordan Addison, Blake Corum.
No comment.
Yeah, low-level trade. Low-level trade. All right, Davey, it's been a pleasure. I'm sorry if I embarrassed you.
No worries.
Part of the league that you might join in the future.
I'll win this league. I'll win this league one day.
Yeah. All right. Peace.
Good night, Jared. Good luck, everybody.
Alatov.
Laila tov.
Thanks, Davey.